Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this month's Pride stream. Hope you all are having a beautiful morning. It is a bit of a dreary morning here. We had a huge thunderstorm last night. Scared me to death. But yeah, and it's still storming. I don't know, like I feel like it's been storming every single day, or nearly every single day this month. Maybe like Florida, June is our April for everyone else because it's stormed like or rained at least, and then goes Moana just running by. She had to get in the camera to do some dancing for y'all. But anyways, all month long, I am personally going to be streaming every single day to help raise funds to support the Trevor Project. For those of you who don't know much about the Trevor Project, their mission is to end suicide among young people in the LGBT community. And with so many people coming out this month, it is, and you know, and those who struggle even now, whether that be with your family, local policies, and legislature, I just want to know that you are loved, you're beautiful, just the way that you are. The Trevor Project has a variety of programs that are really valuable to the LGBT community, who are so many people coming out this month. We have the Trevor Space, which is an affirming online community for LGBTQ young people between the ages of 13 and 24. It has with over 400,000 members across the globe that you can explore your identity, get advice, find support, and make friends in a moderated community intentionally designed for you. And of course, they have their hotline, which you can talk to somebody on the phone, text, or oh look, there's me. Text, chat, or chat on the PC. So whatever you're comfortable with, do so. Our goal is to raise $300,000 for the Trevor Project this month. Very lofty, very, very, very lofty goal. I may have overshot, but you know what? It's fine. If you'd like to donate, you can scan the QR code on the screen, or you can use and donate in chat. Other than that, as I slowly wait. Oh, not a morning. Let's get into the game. I did do some redecorating. Well, the last stream, I was able to do a quest for the fairy godmother. And I don't know if you noticed, but all the flaming piles of garbage are now put out because my watering can now has the power. Oh my. Now has the power to put out those basically like cracks the bowels of hell. They're out now though. And look, check this out. I've started to create. I'm gonna do like a little like plaza here, a little dark plaza, and then here's the entrance. I have some pathways that go back to my house. And it's gonna be a castle of darkness and evil and destruction. But yeah. So I've started to adjust Forgotten Lands, and if you hadn't noticed, my inner child. Yeah, there she is.
What a beautiful day.
There's my.
Not that I care.
My forgotten inner child.
Talking to you isn't so bad.
Nobody gets me. I felt that way too. Does it make you scared? Scared? You think that scares me? No, I'm angry. Or maybe I'm scared. I don't know. Now that I think about it some more. Maybe I'm upset. Why are feelings so confusing? Sometimes when we ignore our feelings, it can change into something else. Maybe that's what's happening. Don't push those tough feelings away, okay? You have every right to feel them. Okay. Fine. Starting to think that maybe at least one person understands.
Talking to you is actually nice.
If you tuned into the last two streams, it has been an emotional roller coaster with this game as we
sunshine check. All right, everyone, let's enjoy.
Dealt with the emotional trauma of growing up and struggle of what that means. But as you can see, there are no tears in the sky anymore. No more tears, no more rifts. I have saved the forgotten. Is myself and my inner child. Alright, so quest this morning. Let's finish out Fairy Godmother. Just need to build some seating in the Forgotten Lands. Let's go and grab some iron because So Deanna, are we gonna see some more Romancylvania on here? I'm so ready. Now that you're back from what, Norway, I believe? I need Stitch. I want like my new rainbow fox. Stitch! Finish your breakfast?
Not all of it.
Let's wait until the afternoon. Okay?
After I...
Let's just wait until we're to have it. Let's do it. My sweet love. Morning parenthood, everyone, as well. Alright. I've completely gotten distracted. Oh yeah, I'm grabbing Stitch. Before I do that, I'm gonna serve him off some chocolate. Tasty veggies and chocolate chip cookies, because I know that their level needs to be... need to level up some more. So, chocolate chip. Hola. And I'm so surprised that Stitch wants vegetables. I guess he did try to eat it, and it just didn't sound well for him. In the movie, at least. Appetite? Grilled vegetables or tasty vegetables? Tasty veggies? Hold on, do I not have that? Hear that thunder, man? It's thunder. I do love, like, a good nighttime thunderstorm, though. Relaxing, sleep with, or sleep through, I guess I should say. Appetite? Not an appetite. I'm not seeing it. Crazy? Where? I'm sure I passed it. It's just too early and I can't see. Items. See, grilled vegetables. Oh, you know what? Just whatever. Just gonna give Olaf his cookies.
Oh, hi!
Oh, hello. Order. Leveled up, which is wonderful. I really want my own flurry. Oh my gosh. I love that. I want that sweater too. That sweater's gonna be so... You hate Olaf? You hate Olaf? Do you really? Why? Why do you hate Olaf?
Hello.
I haven't seen it. If it's the one where he puts on a play, I haven't seen it.
Ah. Huh?
I do not want to know about his magical crit. Oh, are you talking about... Okay, I have seen... There is one where he puts on a play. I have seen the one where he's trying to get Christmas presents for everyone or whatever.
Aloha.
Stitch is a gentleman. I would definitely dine with Stitch. What's a hobby? Pranking Donald, but that makes my badness level too high. Then washing dishes to help Remy, but dishes break a lot. Then help Merlin with books. You didn't eat any of the books, did you? Not eat, just taste and see deliciousness.
Oh.
Stitch put books by size, color, and deliciousness. Merlin not know where books go. Stitch say, taste them to see. Yeah. Hey, Deanna, I must know. Are we gonna get some more Romancylvania?
Wow.
Ooh, are you playing tomorrow? Woo! So excited. I've missed you guys. I know because you've been out of town and stuff, and then Danny, like, they went to, I mean, they went out of town, but like, you've been out of town. I already have this. I can easily fix this. But first, I'm going to go break some bricks and do some manual labor.
Hi, it's me, Olaf.
I still don't feel like you have a good reason, though, to not like Olaf. You just don't want to know what he's doing for Christmas. Did you know that a snail can fall asleep for 3 years? You know that reindeer are the only kind of deer whose noses are completely covered in hair? Did you know that owls don't have teeth? You know that baby giraffes can use their butts as pillows? I'm just gonna keep going. Did you know that the first carrots people grew were purple? Maybe for the holidays I should try a purple nose. I guess he's just... Great, thanks for the facts. He just keeps going. I was curious to see how... You hanging out, Stitch? I need him to get extra iron. Alright. Boom. Let's get some iron. Oh, if you haven't seen the first one already, LURK, YouTube. They played, well, Danny and Deanna played once already this month. And if I hadn't explained it yet, if you want a good laugh, Romancylvania is a game. Essentially, imagine if there was The Bachelor reality TV show for Dracula, and all of the eligible bachelors and bachelorettes are various monsters and monstresses. And Dracula goes on dates with them, and it's comedy. It's pretty much a parody. So you have like Frankenstein and like a mummy chick, and it was my personal thing. A genie, just a variety of different individuals that Drac is dating, and you have to like hand out black roses and eliminate people until you find, I guess your true love. But it's just hilarious. Like it's one of those games that obviously is not taking itself seriously at all. And my least favorite, which Deanna and Danny, I guess, love to see me squirm, is Brocifer, the New Jersey Devil. And he is the absolute worst. And they haven't handed out the first black rose yet, so I don't know if they've been talking about who they're gonna eliminate. But they've assured it will not be Brocifer, because apparently they want to keep Brocifer along for the ride. Which means they're gonna have to eliminate Medusa or Bess, who's the genie girl. And I think that's the only three between them. They have to eliminate one. So it's either Bess or Medusa, I think. I think those were the only ones that they had so far available. You hate Brocifer. You're such a liar. Daddy Drac out there trying to find the one. It's true. The story is like he's been like brooding in his castle for like a couple millennia over a breakup, and the Grim Reaper is trying to get him back out there. Essentially the story. Or how it starts. I am guessing, I think you guys are gonna Black Rose Medusa. That is my guess. I have a feeling that's who you're gonna Black Rose. Oh, I am gonna tune in. But like, you know, with any great reality TV show, that's what people do. They're like, oh my god, I think they're gonna give the Black Rose to Medusa. No, definitely gonna give it to Bess. If you've ever watched trash TV, that's typically how those conversations go behind behind the curtain. Either or. I do think that the game is interesting in the sense that they only present you a couple options at first, and then you get a Black Rose. Like, you don't get everyone all at once. You have like 3. I'm gonna give you a couple more. Eliminate again. Get a couple more individuals. Stitch. Me. Out of energy. I think I should have enough iron to build benches. Godmother. Thanks for tuning in, Deanna. Have a great class for school. It's been so long since I've been in. Have a great class. God, I feel so old. Morning, prison mom. Oh, prison mom. I'm sad to say you missed the actual end of what happened. We actually played through, as you see, there's no more rifts in the sky, and it was, you did come in the tail end of hilarity. We were talking about Deanna was in chat. She is going to be playing Romancylvania with Danny tomorrow evening, which is basically The Bachelor, but with Dracula. And you date various monsters and hand out black roses and until you find your one true love. So dating Daddy Drac, which it's just a hilarious game. They just started it. They're about to hand out their first black rose. My cat being one of my cats being a just what? But they're about to hand out their first black rose tomorrow evening. So you can always catch the VODs. There is a VOD on what happened, how this ended, how the entire story ended with it was about to rain. Look at those clouds coming in. There is a VOD for Disney Dreamlight Valley. We played, was it yesterday morning? Yeah, we played yesterday morning. And I did not anticipate it would be the end of the arc, just like I didn't anticipate it the other time. But the Sky Rift finish came to a beautifully done ending. And so you will actually, I'm hoping that you won't see certain things on here to spoil the ending, because it was such a good ending. All right, so oh wait. Okay, she wants one more bench. Softwood first. Come on, Stitch. Softwood. Lots of it, in fact. And I have been decorating. I don't know if you noticed, Prison Mom. I have been doing some decorating in Forgotten Lands. I've moved my castle. I'm gonna have like this little plaza set up here, and then it's gonna lead back into this beautiful. Here, let me turn the lights on for ambiance. I believe they're off. Let's always be on. Lead back. Nice little like walkway. I don't know what they call this. Like, you know, like it's. I don't know what this is called, but you know, like how rich people, like when you pull down a driveway, they've got like this long pathway to the front of the house with like trees that like go. I'm sure it's got some bougie name, but you know what I mean. It's got some bougie name. A promenade or something. Alright, I do need grab. Oh, I know where they are. I know where they are. Over here. There you are. Easiest way to get softwood. Digging up stumps. No, Casita. I want to point out though, it is not the end of the game. It's not like the end. It's the end of they've closed out the story. So I think what they're planning to do is like have chapters, and each chapter is a different, unique story. And so they closed out chapter 1. Because they do hint at what's to come, like it's not over, to be continued. I'm so excited about what's next. Although I know there's no way they're gonna be able to top the first chapter because it's such a personal connection to the audience that there's no way they can top it. The subject matter of The Forgotten is just too personal. Like, things that people relate to, I think what's the word? God, so, it's too early. It's just too early. I should point out, I'm not a morning person. And I'm streaming every morning. I am not a morning person. The length of dedication. That should tell you something. Like, I am willing for the Trevor project. I am up every morning. Show my support. That's how important it is to me. Oh, the wood. So much wood. Good. Okay. Should be just about. But since I'm here, get as much. Have enough wood, am I right? Am I right? Alright. Alright. That should be plenty. Alright, let's go back. I kind of want enough to finish out my vision for this little spot right here, because I plan to have a bench on every side. Benches? I should have plenty. Alright, I should have plenty now. Make 3? Oh, enough to make 7! What a day! And let's go ahead and get this paper. Oh. This, that. Here we go. There's only one door. 4. Alright, 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 alright. This little walkway. This is much easier. Awesome. Hold on. Oh! Everyone's close. I don't know how I feel about it now. I feel like it's blocking the I think instead is I'm gonna like this. Build a pathway. Okay, I don't like any of that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not over here now. Build the pathway. And then finish. Okay, I'm liking that. Move this. This. Oh, the fancy schmanciness. Loving it. Awesome, big. I won't have enough. That's fine. You can see where the vision is going here. Nice and fancy. Nice and fancy-like. It's crooked. It's okay. We can. Can fix it. She's a little work in progress, but we can fix it. Go. Needs a little TLC. Oh, I'm out. Okay, she's just gonna be one side fence right now until I get some more iron. That's fine. That's fine. Like I said, she's a work in progress. I finished. Mountain. See. Mountain. Gonna look really good once it's done. I just believe the process. Trust the process. Nice and thick. Nice and thick and chunky. Nope. There we go. Y'all see the whimsy. Y'all see the whimsy. Perfect, perfect. And for now, we're gonna put them just so they don't look so garbage. Still look garbage. You know what? I'm just gonna. I think they'll look better now. Just for now. I don't like them there. Oops. I don't like them there. Because when have you ever seen seating where you can't look at the fountain? But I think it'll work for now. At least the fairy godmother will be pleased that I've put out benches. Got this nice little walkway. Alright. Cool. Okay, let's talk to the fairy godmother. See if she's happy with my decorating skills. Bitty bobby da boo. No, no. I didn't mean to sit. My dear, I've seen the wonderful things you've done with the Forgotten Lands. You're very talented, you know, and so Stop. Villagers will enjoy the Forgotten Lands as much as I do now. Work isn't done, though. There's one last thing I must show you. Something the fires threatened and helped keep.
I'll see you soon, dear.
Where'd you go? Fairy Godmother looks so menacing when she runs. Is it a pumpkin? You growing a big pumpkin?
Ah,
There, that is what I wanted to show you. Pumpkin. It's a... well, let's call it a miracle in progress. After all, even miracles take a little time. Yes, you see, being a fairy godmother isn't always about magic. Sometimes you must do a bit of work without a wand. Thanks to you, Lauren, we now have a way to protect this from fires. Yes, it's a pumpkin. That I cannot say. You'll have to find out some other way. One thing I can tell true, this is a gift for you. Oh, we're rhyming. Well, toodaloo, Lauren. We'll meet again soon.
you've been so helpful.
Thank you. That's definitely gonna be a pumpkin. Ah! It's definitely gonna... oh, we didn't even check what's in the store this morning. Like, if not the most... what's in the store? What's in the store? Ooh. It's 20,000. God. I mean, it's super cool looking. I'm definitely gonna get it.
Greetings, neighbor.
Wreck-It Ralph? Actually thought it was gonna be Hercules. It definitely has a vibe. Shanks squad jacket. Oh, I love the fast travel animation too. Especially when you're wearing a dress, your dress actually like fans out, kind of like when you were a kid and whenever you wore a dress and you just spun in circles and it would just spin out. $20,000.
Hey! Bye-bye now. I need to talk to you.
I know. I got your register key. Give me a second. Here. Stack of books. I actually like that.
Hello.
That.
Hi. Bye-bye.
And what do we got? Earth is a lamp. Here. Again, I'm gonna get the wallpaper just to have...
Greetings, neighbor.
There's a glitch happening
I've
here.
certainly gone into the...
Hey!
Certainly is a
Thank
glitch
you
happening
kindly.
here. One. Cute.
Oh, greetings, neighbor. Bye-bye now.
Phone.
Hey, I've got a job
That.
for you.
I have both of those. Alright, Scrooge, I'm ready to talk to you now. Your register key.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
I'll pluck my tail feathers and call me Baldy. Lauren, you found my cash register. Thank you kindly. Now I can always count on you to fix the problems others have caused. And I hope my nephew's learned his lesson this time.
Thank you kindly.
I'm not sure how I like that,
Hey, I think living here is
That
a
is
marvelous
funny.
opportunity. Good
I'm
day,
gonna go ahead
dear.
and get this because just to beat the set, because I think I have her other part of it.
Thank you kindly.
Absolutely living for spinny skirts. My mom used to make mine because nothing in the stores was full. Oh, was your mom a seamstress? Did she make lots of stuff? My mom was more like a crocheter. Like she made blankets and everything. But that sounds awesome. I bet you got some really cool outfits. Return to oh. Oh, Casita.
Hi.
So how did it go with Mr. McDuck? Is he still mad? He's happy to get his cash register key back. He still seemed a bit mad at Donald, though. I just wish they could get along like they used to. Sure, they'd have the occasional quarrel, but nothing like this. I have so many family photos of them from before the forgetting. Wait, photos, that's it! I'll find a happy photo of them in my album. Make a frame, then maybe if we brought them together for a nice dinner and... Whoa, slow down. How about you find the photo and I'll make the meal in the frame? It'll give you time to find the perfect photo. Great idea, Lauren. Maybe the frame could be themed to something they both love. Well, Donald lives on a boat. Scrooge McDuck is a renowned adventurer, so maybe a seashell frame? Just put glass, softwood, clams, and scallops together.
Oh.
That would totally work, Lauren. And for the meal, I think we should go with something they can share, like a red fruit pie. Cats, I swear. Here, I just read about it in this recipe book I borrowed from Remy. Red fruit pie. Butter. Self-explanatory. Scallops. Yeah, she did a bunch of stuff. She made clothes, did... Will you four please stop? Leave the glass alone. She made clothes, did alterations for humans, made wedding cakes for people, dressed all of my dolls, many talents that I did not inherit, says the woman who was a seamstress for sex. Just, yeah. Yeah, you see him running behind me in the background? But, like, I have to make sure that, like, it's not my son, like hurt himself or something, so I'm just, like, I have to stop every now and then and look. I'm glad they're giving you joy, though. But yeah, that's about your mom. That is very, very cool. I got into sewing when I was in high school. One second. That time it was. That's why I was like, "Are you okay?" Yeah. Like, no. Okay then. They are fast floofs. Very fast floofs. One of them knocked. One of them knocked a glass container that's used to hold like tea candles from the coffee table onto the floor. And now they're playing with it, just rolling it around. They're just rolling it around. And it's got like texture, like bumps on it, so it makes a fairly loud noise. But our, like, Peaches, our Calico, she knocked it off, and then Rainbow, our sweet little disabled, he's just rolling. Yeah, so Rainbow is our little disabled kitty. He, I can't remember the name of what he has, but I think it's like swimmer's legs or whatever. When some cats are born, they're born with their legs kind of like pointed out. And I know they do. Kittens love the noisy toys, especially when mommies stream, and ain't that the truth? Like, you're not giving us attention! But his legs are pointed out, so when he walks like, he waddles. Like, he doesn't have the balance that cats are born with. So, like, he walks very funny and waddles wherever he walks, and, like, has terrible balance. Absolutely terrible balance. But there's nothing wrong with him. Like, he lives a normal life outside. When he runs, like, it's like his back legs, like, he has no control over his back legs. So, like, sometimes when he runs across the floor, like, his back legs will start like running faster than his front legs, and they'll start flying up. They'll start flying up, like his back legs are faster than his front legs. Just the cutest, like, most adorable thing ever. We had a cat with a mild case of that. I think his is moderate, because I've seen some that are severe on TikTok, so I think he's probably like on the middle range. Oh, his tail's off. But, I think he probably has a little bit of neurological as well, because when he was a kitten, he was the runt. And then when we adopted him and the other two cats, actually they're all siblings except one. They're all siblings except one, and so, like, he was the runt of the litter, and he had begun to, the vet called it fading kitten syndrome. So, like, he wasn't eating, he wasn't drinking, he wouldn't move. Like, in the circle of life, he was like, I'm ready to die, let's do this. And I had to give him, like, syringe feed him and give him, you know, medicine, and for like a month or two, keep him from, like, dying. And we were afraid that he wasn't gonna make it. And I mean, he was so tiny, he could fit in the palm of our hand. But he made it. He made it. So my husband and I joke around about Rainbow, like, being able to see the Grim Reaper, and like, he calls him Frank. And the Grim Reaper's upset because he was supposed to take Rainbow's soul to the underworld, but we saved him, so Frank is upset with us. So we just have this, like, inside joke about it. So, my husband and I are adorably weird like that, where, like, if Rainbow knocks something over, we do his voice like, oh, it wasn't me, it was Frank, you know, he's very upset. And Frank is just the ghost in our house. Like, if something weird happens, blame Frank, because Frank is just sticking around until Rainbow dies of old age at this point. Oh, we love our sweet. We love our sweet boy. He is set, like, he is, we think he probably has a bit of a neurological thing as well, because he's very sensitive on his back, and, you know, like, cats' spines are very, very sensitive to touch, especially the back where their butt is. Like, why when you, like, scratch cats' butts, they go, ah, they go crazy. And so, like, we have to be very, very slow and as gentle as possible when we pet him, because he's very, very, very sensitive. He's almost hypersensitive. We just love our sweet. We have this feeling he's not gonna be long, and God, I love that. I love him. Such a sweet boy. If I had all the, I'm definitely gonna be a crazy old cat lady. I would love to open like a cat cafe to help get cats adopted out. I love cats so much. Love them. And I'm very surprised that my husband he approved of like bringing home the calico because we have 4 cats now. We have 4, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Tell people I have 4 cats, and I'm like, they're gonna think I'm crazy. They're gonna think I'm nuts. There's a lot of cats. I would love to open a cat cafe. I love it. Save all the kitties.
Morning.
Where I used to work, the door would fly open by itself all the time. We, the employees, would blame it on our ghost, Becky with the good hair. I love that. Awesome. Here. Alright. Oh. Frame. A frame. If I had the money to do it, us. I'm sure you could probably find grants for it and stuff. I would love that cafe. Love to do it. Cause like when I see those videos on TikTok of like cats who fell out of a tree or something, surgery, or like they're in such a bad shape that their eyes are all closed up, and then they come out being the sweetest little fur babies. Even the cats that like are traumatized, like even the cats that are traumatized and like very aggressive because of God, I'm just like, it's okay. I will never understand the trauma you've gone through, but I'm here. We're gonna take our time. Like I feel like I'm that kind of person who would just be so patient and wouldn't see that cat as a, I don't know what you call it. I'm guessing a similar thing would be like how there are people who save Rottweilers, you know? Because a lot of people think that they're very aggressive breeds and stuff. I'm probably the opposite equivalent of that, but for cats. Whatever that means or whatever. There's a TikTok account with a woman who takes in disabled cats and she calls them her wonky crew. She has wonky... Share me the screen name so I can follow! Gosh. There is another one, there is a TikTok I follow where there's a lady who has a cat, Goblin. He's missing his bottom jaw, and so his little tongue pokes out, and I'm just like, oh, you sweet baby. I had a Rot, and she was the absolute sweetest thing in the world. Not the brightest, but definitely the sweetest. I have or like Rottweilers and Pit Bulls. I think it's Rottweilers and Pit Bulls. Those are the 2 breeds that people tend to be afraid of if they don't, like, if you're like walking on the street or something with your dog or whatever. Like the cliche fear. My parents actually had a Pit Bull that I was actually terrified of. And you would knock on the door, it sounded like it was about to bust the door down and take you out. But I also, for me, like I like smaller dogs, smaller breeds. But that's why my cat bruised. Like obviously, all cats are just like the perfect size. But yeah, like I had a lot of dogs growing. Like my parents had a lot of dogs growing up. We had beagles and I think the largest breed we had was Na's our Chow Chow. It was really, my parents used to take her to to get groomed and cut, like they would cut her hair so she would look like a lion. And I always felt bad for her. I mean, she looked like a lion, but I always think of, when I think of our Chow Chow and Nas, because that was like the dog I grew up with from like my childhood. I think very much so of Nana from Peter Pan, who would come in and check in on the kid, like the children in the nursery, because that's exactly what Nas would do. She would like patrol the house and she would come check on us. She would have rounds. She would have like a path of rounds, like a security night guard. She would come and she would check on us and then play with our toys. She would sit and she would guard us. But God help her, whenever we had thunderstorms, she would jump into the bathtub and she would be shaken. And she would be so protective when people would come to the door. Just this unhinged growl. Very, very protective dog. Whenever it was a thunderstorm, she would turn into a big scaredy cat, jumping into the bathtub, just shaking with... we had to eventually put her down because she had gotten so old, she couldn't walk. She was in so much pain. She had like arthritis and like she outlived the typical age dogs are. Like she was like 18, 19. Oh, she lived for a very... I remember when we had to... She couldn't walk. A lot of pain. Dad had to carry her. Sorry, I did not mean to. This ended up turning into a very emotional conversation again. She lived for a very long time, though.
Hey!
Lived for a long time, girl. The dog that Daniel and I had in our own marriage was Ezio. Had to put him down too. About 2 years ago. He was a Shetland sheepdog. He lived to be, he didn't live nearly as long as Oz. Hey, Emmy Crafts! Well, thank you for the sunshine. I think he was like 12 or 13. But we had to put him down because he had started blood and had tumors on, like, we took him to the vet because like he was starting to throw up all the time, like he was throwing up constantly blood, and we were, God, they ended up like examining him and found like tumors on his liver, and like he was having like kidney failure, and like just a laundry list of just, his body was just done. And put him down, like he was in, like he was, I felt bad because I didn't even know, like apparently he would have been going on for a while until he started to cough up blood, so he would have been in pain before that, and so I was just like, I'm such a terrible pet mom. But yeah. Such a good Oh, anyways, let's talk about something happy before I sign off. The sunshine that Emmy of all crafts is bringing to our stream. Thank you for the sunshine. Yes, I would like to start a cat cafe. If I ever won the lottery, or if I got a big government grant, I would start a cat.
Being here is almost...
Alright, let's turn this quest into Mirabelle. house. Okay. A glitch.
So glad you're here.
I think I'll just go check on Donald and Mr. McDuck to see how things went.
Yeah!
Did it, Donald and Mr. McDuck and they only squabbled a little bit about who forgave. I never could have done it without you.
Oh.
And bonus, I've learned something new. Not all families work like this. Just because something helped me, and Isabella get along doesn't mean it works for Donald and Mr. Thanks again for your help, Lauren. I'll see you around. Oh yeah, that's the end of that quest, and I think that is where we will end this morning's stream. It is 10:05, so I do have work. Hope you all had a wonderful morning hanging out. It has been a blast. Thank you, Emmy of All Crafts, and thank you, Prison Mom. It's been such a wonderful time talking with you. And then I know Flock, you're in the. I know you're lurking over there as well. Thank you, Flock, for joining this morning. And thank you, Cats. Thank you, I should name that Luna, Forte, Rainbow, that's our disabled boy, and Peaches, our Calico, for providing external entertainment for the stream this morning. Other than that, I will see you tomorrow morning, as well as Danny and Deanna will be streaming tomorrow night as well. So you get 2 streams tomorrow. They're going to be Romancylvania. And that, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out. Happy Pride. See you guys next time.